Tēnā koutou katoa, ko ingarangi te whakapaparanga mai, ko waihopai te whenua tūpū, kei rangiora o e noho ana. Mahi aho I Breathability, ko Catherine taku ingoa, tēnā tātou katoa.
Kia ora tātou, no London aho, ko te mahana o Tamaki Makoro, Riwa toku ingoa, ko Marie toku wairua o Tipoti, ko mahi aho, Breathability, ko Jen toku ingoa, no re rā, tīnā koutou, tīnā kātou, tīnā kātou, katoa. Hey Catherine.
Hey Jen.
Tina Kwe, welcome to Breathability. Today we are introducing ourselves and our course.
And I'll start. Hello, my name is Catherine. I grew up in Southland, but for the last 10 or so years have been living in Rangiora, just north of Christchurch in the South Island of New Zealand. I have worked both in Australia and the UK, as well as various places in New Zealand. I'm a mother of 4 children and have my own practice as a respiratory physiotherapist. This means I assess, treat, and educate those with breathing issues due to lung conditions, stress, anxiety, breathing pattern disorders, cough, and over the last few years, post-viral conditions like ME, CFS, and long COVID. I worked in the long COVID clinic in Canterbury whilst it was up and running.
And I'm Jen, a Londoner living in Dunedin, Aotearoa New Zealand. I have 2 children and a lung-suffering husband. I am a cardiorespiratory physiotherapist, just like Catherine, which is how we met each other. Quite a few years back, Catherine called me to refer a patient to me in Dunedin. I remember it very well. I was sitting at the urgent doctor's with my daughter. This rather interesting start to our communication has led to friendship and a business, despite living a 6-hour drive from each other. Through the pandemic, I was the chair for the Physiotherapy New Zealand Cardiorespiratory Special Interest Group and was invited to the expert advisory group for long COVID at the Ministry of Health. At the moment, I have a small practice offering physiotherapy via telehealth and teach at the University of Otago.
Coincidentally, we also have the same job, but a few years apart.
We have our differences too. For activity and relaxation, you'll find me in the water or on my bike.
Whereas I'll be on the water dragon boating, beside the water walking my dog, or upside down on a pole for pole fitness.
So why have we started Breathability? We felt that there was inconsistent provision in the public healthcare system where most long COVID clinics are not receiving ongoing funding. On the other end of the spectrum, people are selling quick fixes and expensive promises in areas that are not well evidenced or are based on very small sample sizes, meaning that the outcomes of the studies cannot be applied to the general population. We want people to get better access to information that is most up to date according to the research and recommended by people with lived experience.
Absolutely. And the point of this resource is to enable you to access and re-access this information on how to manage ongoing long COVID symptoms for the time provided with written resources you can download and keep, and ideally do this with a support person. This is relevant to people living in Aotearoa New Zealand. The information provided is to support your knowledge. And in this course, we will be covering what is long COVID, how to complete a symptom map, what is post-exertional malaise, and how to complete an activity diary and apply that to your life, all the P's of pacing and how to apply them, the New Zealand Health Foundation's 5 ways to mental well-being, normal breathing, how does long COVID affect this, how to breathe well, brain fog, sleeping well, and some bonus tracks of relaxation.
We are aware that some people struggle with sensory overload, which is why most of the course is audio-based with written support materials. There are videos when needed. If you need to pause and come back to the information later, we encourage you to do that. We want you to find ways to make this work best for you and what you need. Please pause for prayer, karakia, and waiata if this is something that supports your well-being. You are welcome to use this course with your family or whānau so that you have the support you need to practice the recommendations and make the changes you need to make. You need to be able to put these recommendations into practice.
That's all from us, and we can't wait to catch up again to discuss what is long COVID and then help you on your journey of understanding and managing your symptoms. Ka kite ano.
Kia kite anō.